Good afternoon, students. This is your English class. So, students, in my last class, I left on the point that a shrew, weak of eyesight, wonders about the room, much to the amusement of the children. So it was said that a shrew came to the house, and children were very happy to see it, and they were just making fun of it. And when grandmother saw it, she said ki please don't kill it, means don't kill the chachundar, because chachundars are lucky. It is said that chachundars are lucky, and when they come to your house, it means that money is about to come. They bring money. Okay. So, and sure enough, I receive a check in the mail, not a very large one, but welcome all the same. And poet is just means he's also making fun and saying that and it is correct that they bring money, because today I received a check in the mail, and this was about 31st October. Now October 3. What is given here about October 3? We have gone straight from monsoon into winter rain. Here the poet is saying that means when it was about August, it was monsoon rain, but in October the rain is a winter rain, cold rain. In on August 12, when he described about the August 12, he said that it was a means sense of relief, because it was not a cold rain. So on August 12 he wrote that it was not a cold rain, but here on October 3 this rain is cold. And snow at higher altitude. After an evening hailstorm, the sky and hills are bathed in a beautiful golden light. So he has written about October 3 that the monsoon, we have entered into winter rain from the monsoon rain, and there is snowfall everywhere, and there is hailstorms, means stones, the pieces of stones are just falling down from the sky, and everywhere there is a golden light, means the area is covered with the golden light, and it is looking so beautiful. Okay. Now about January 26. What is given here about January 26? Winter rain in the hills. In the hushed silence of the house, when I am quite alone and my friend who was here has gone, it is very lonely, very quiet, as I sit in a liquid silence, a silence within, surrounded by the rhythm of rain. So here the poet is saying, the author is saying that there was silence everywhere in his house. Why? What was the reason? Because he was living with his friend, and the friend has gone. That's why he was feeling lonely, and there was quietness everywhere. And I sit in a liquid silence. He is saying that I am sitting in a very liquid silence, a silence within, means silence is inside, but he was surrounded by the rhythm of rains, because rain was raining continuously and it was making a rhythm. So outside, me inside the house there was silence. Inside the house he was feeling lonely, and there was no one else, but outside he was surrounded by the rain, and the rain was creating a rhythm. It was raining continuously and was creating a rhythm. The steady drift means secure firm spots of water on leaves, and means there was water everywhere. The water was on the leaves, the water was on the lemons, on the roof, and drumming on drenched means soak, dahlia, and window panes, means everywhere, because it was rainy, means the day was a rainy day, so everywhere you could observe the water, on the leaves, on the lemons, on the roof, on the dahlia flowers, on the window panes, while the mist holds the house in a dark caress. Sorry. So as I told you that it was means raining continuously, and there was mist everywhere, because it was winter season, so mist was on its high level, and there was darkness everywhere. and the house was captured by the darkness. As I pause near a window, and the author is saying कि I was just moving here and there inside the house because I was feeling lonely. Nobody was with me, and there was silence. There was quite silence inside the house. So the author was just moving here and there, and the rain stops. Sometime the rain stops, and after some time it started again. And the tree is no longer green but grey, mince me with their loneliness. And he is saying, and the trees which were outside the house, as he said that I was just watching through the window. So when he was watching through the window outside, there was so many trees, and the leaves of the trees were now grey. They were not green because it was winter season. It was not monsoon. So these grey trees were giving a sense of horror to him. He was he was thinking that he was in danger. Because of the loneliness, he was scared also. Now the last page of the chapter, this is about 23rd March. From January straightly the author has come on 23 March, late March, end of winter. And this is the last day of the March, last week we can say of the March, and it was the end of winter, and winter was about to go. The the blackest clouds I have ever seen squatted over Missouri, and then it hailed marbles for half an hour. The blackest cloud, the author is saying here that the cloud which I saw that day on 23 March, these clouds were the blackest cloud that I have ever seen, and these clouds have covered Missouri completely. Squatted means covered. So the Missouri was covered by the black clouds. And where is Missouri? Missouri is in Uttarakhand. Okay, and then it hailed marbles for half an hour. And author is saying that after, when the Missouri was covered with the black clouds, after that it rained for near about half an hour. Nothing like a hailstorm to clear the sky. Even as I write, I see a rainbow forming. Nothing like a hailstorm to clear the sky. And it was a hailstorm, means there was snowfall also. And even as he is saying that after the hailstorm, I could observe the rainbow forming. Means rainbow was creating in the sky. So I observed rainbow when it was forming. So this is about 23 March. This was the diary entry of Ruskin Bond. So the chapter is finished, students. In the class we will discuss question answers also, and tomorrow we will start in poetry, The Solitary Reaper. Okay, students, thank you.